Three of Ninja's most popular coffee systems. This is going to be the DualBrew Pro. Here you have the Espresso coffee barista system, and this is going to be the CM401, the specialty coffee maker. The DualBrew as well as the Espresso coffee maker are going to have the largest reservoirs at 60 ounces. They also have the most advanced displays because they have a digital readout on the front of the button. So both these barista systems will come with a timer for your warming plate. All three will come with a clean function so that it's going to be easier to clean as well as to descale your unit. So the specialty coffee maker is great for all things ground coffee. It can still make a 4-ounce specialty coffee, but it's not really for espresso. If you go to the DualBrew, this is going to be able to use something like the Keurig K-Pods or other K-Pods that you can get from Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, or whichever K-Pod you like to use inside of your home. And if you want to drink a Nespresso espresso, this one can use a espresso pod. So you can just pop that in and brew whichever size you like. And it even has a holder to store extra pods in or garbage pods so that you don't have to clean it out after every session. If you look at your Karasaiv here, you're going to be having a 10-cup coffee maker. Here, you're at 12 cups, and I can compare it to the DualBrew Pro. They are identical in every way. If you compare it to the specialty coffee maker, the specialty coffee maker is going to have a slightly smaller pot size at just about 10 cups versus 12 cups. Another similarity is that they all come with built-in milk frother. So milk frother, milk frother, milk frother. They all work the same way too. You can remove the frother itself for easy cleanup, and when you're using them, you have to hold down the button. So it will not be on until you hold down the button and you keep your finger there. Smart Scoop is going to be identical on all three units, so that's also identical. Regardless of which system I'm looking at, they will all come with an area where you can just place a cup, and you don't have to brew a full-size pot. So you got a cup holder, cup, cup, cup. So now that we discussed the Karas, let me also talk about the reservoirs. You get a large reservoir on the DualBrew Pro that is removable. Also, this can be moved from left to right, depending on which orientation. So you can move this reservoir to the back of your Ninja, or you can have it on the side. We have it on the side here. And you can see this is the size of this guy. The Espresso coffee machine has a different type of design, but it's still going to be extremely effective, where if you place them side by side against each other, you can also see how similar these reservoirs are, all things being equal. It just depends on the size, because here they want it to be kind of seamless on the top here, where on the DualBrew Pro, it's actually going to be kind of like its own accessory. You're looking at the coffee system. This is the only one that has a true lid that stays on. You just have to pop it open. It's a totally different design. As you can see, it's more of a glass, and it's definitely smaller, even though it's slightly wider. Now, Ninja did also include the drip stop. So if I want to open or close the drip stop, all three of them will come with that feature, except only on the specialty coffee machine will you have it so clearly written out. On the other two, you have to figure it out for yourself, because you're like, why is my coffee not going in the pot? So ultimately, which one of these coffee, espresso, Keurig, multi-purpose coffee makers are going to be the best for your home? It really depends on what you're drinking. If you're drinking a lot of espresso and you do not want to get a manual or semi-automatic espresso maker, this is going to be the perfect bridge between having more counter space as well as having the capability to brew your favorite Nespresso pods. However, it will not be able to brew the larger Nespresso pods that you see here. If you want to brew the larger pods that Nespresso creates on the virtual line, these are going to be too large. They will not fit inside of the Espresso coffee barista system. It just doesn't fit. If you're doing a lot of Keurig, you're doing a lot of K-Pods, you also want to have great, delicious ground coffee with the ability to have your hot water separate. So DualBrew Pro here comes with the independent hot water system. So if I'm brewing coffee, the hot water will travel over the grinds or the grounds and then kind of drip down into the pot here. But if I just want hot water, I have the ability to turn it off and on. So if I turn this on and off, I can just have hot water, or I can have coffee. Hot water or just coffee. So this can also be used to make tea. That's really cool. And because you have the milk frother, it really is one of those multi-purpose all-in-one designs. You're just drinking a lot of coffee, but you don't need the 12 cup. Well, you can get the slightly smaller specialty cup from Ninja. It has more analog controls here. It also has the stay warm. It will not stay as hot. This plate is not going to be, it stays hot, but it's not going to be as controllable or adjustable as the variable warm plates that you get on the DualBrew Pro, as well as the Espresso coffee barista system. But this one will come with the specialty concentrated button, as well as the DualBrew Pro, something that your barista system here does not come with. Next up, let's look at overall build quality. If you have to look at the overall build quality, I would say the best build quality is going to be on the Espresso coffee barista system, because this has the most updated design. Everything is seamless. It's definitely the most modern. I would say the DualBrew Pro is second, and because that has the movable tank. Now, if you get the DualBrew Non-Pro, the tank will not be movable. The specialty coffee maker, it has the easiest opening for adding your grinds. Just pop it in, you can remove these, you can remove that. And once you're done, you can empty it, clean it out, and you can brew another cup of coffee right away. I hope that helps you decide which one of these Ninjas are going to be best for your home. It really comes down to what you use it for and what you're drinking regularly. I'll catch you next time. This is Dave with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.